We're here at Lowell Park in Cotuit, Massachusetts, where the Hyannis Harbor Hawks dropped the game to the Cotuit Kettleers, their arch rivals, by a final score of 8-3. Hi, everybody. Welcome into Hawk Talk. Lyle Goldstein joined alongside Chris Lucy and Robert Marcello. And a tough one for the Harbor Hawks tonight, to say the least. Pitching really faltered a little bit. I'll start with you, Chris. 7 walks, 8 free passes on the night. Not your ideal night from this Harbor Hawks pitching staff who's been so good throughout the first half of the summer.
No, and Jordan Fowler hit around a good deal early on. He's been working on diversifying what he can offer from the mound, and just still has to go back to the drawing board today after just leaving too much over the plate and really getting hit hard by the Kettleers.
Now, Rob, one bright spot from tonight was Wendzel, the middle infielder out of Baylor. He played third base tonight, but had a really good night. 2 hits, including a double and a home run, really displaying some power, which we've only seen a little bit of so far this summer.
Yeah, Wendzel's starting to heat up. This past couple games has been hitting really well, and I hope it continues.
Wendzel, the 2-hit man tonight, along with the home run, caught up with Dani Terzer, our field reporter, after the game.
I'm here with Wendzel. Davis, only 3 runs for your team tonight, but you were able to pull out a home run and an RBI double. How were you able to work through that struggle offensively?
I mean, they had a good pitcher who came out throwing strikes, and he was doing his job, and I just got 2 barrels, and it felt good.
What are you hoping your team can improve on after this 8-3 loss?
Just really eliminating the big inning. I think that's the biggest part for us, is we have one big inning that we can't come back from, but other than that, we play just as well as the other team. So.
What has been your favorite experience on the Cape so far this summer?
I think, the weather is amazing, especially today. It was great, and just seeing the other teammates and players that you play against across the country come out here.
What about non-baseball related?
Off days are nice, the beach, and just sitting by the pool in great weather. I love it.
Thanks, Davis.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks, Danny. So 8-3 loss for the Harbor Hawks tonight, and they return home tomorrow to take on the Cotuit Kettle. They return home tomorrow. They played the Cotuit Kettleers tonight, and they take on the Wareham Gatemen at home. They sit at first place in the Western Division. Now, guys, Wareham's been a tough task for this Hyannis team throughout the first couple games that they've played. What's going to be their key to turn things around against arguably the best team on Cape Cod right now?
I mean, it just has to be attacking the strike zone. Hyannis is a team that really can set the table nicely when their pitchers throw strikes and they just trust the bats to pick things up. I mean, this Harbor Hawks ball club still scored 3 runs today. That's usually a pretty solid offensive output. So just confidence in the ability to throw strikes and the ability of the offense to put up some runs and keep this team in ball games.
What are your biggest keys to the game, Rob?
I think just to pitch a little better. I think today just got off to a little rough start, and they just have to get back tomorrow, and they just have to pitch better. And I also feel like they left a couple of runs out there tonight. I think they definitely have to do better than that category. Everything's got to be a little better.
Well, through the first half of the 2018 Patriot Cup Series, the Kettleers are out on front 2-1. Meanwhile, the Harbor Hawks return home tomorrow to McKeon Park to take on the Wareham Gatemen at 6 p.m. Talk to you then.